How you doing, YouTube? Underworld 6667 here, coming at you with another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trader 101. If you haven't checked out the other episodes, you don't exactly know what's going on. You guys don't know that I've started a binder that I have yet to actually organize because I've been working on getting myself ready for my shop that I currently have in the description bar below. Right now I'm advertising commons and rares. There is a way to get 10% off. All you need to do is go to that actual site in the description bar below, and you can actually see the video where I describe how to get 10% off of commons and rares. So without further ado, I would like to talk to you about what the title says: knowing how to walk the walk. Mainly how to walk up to people and how to walk away. Now, let's start it off with you just started the tournament. You're going to the tournament. It could be a YCS, it could be a regionals, it could be anything. Now, your main purpose as a buyer or a seller or a trader is, of course, to get the maximum amount of trades and, of course, the maximum amount of profit. Now, the best way to do this, first things first, you get to the tournament. You look around. Analyze the room. If everyone is currently not there, doing your roundabout, not a great idea. However, when you have everyone already there, it's going to be very difficult to do your roundabout. Now, in the first, I would say about 30 minutes of you getting there, your job is to go around and collect the guarantees. Now, what I mean by guarantees are the people who know what they're looking for, they know that they are looking for something, and let's face it, within the first 10 minutes, they're going to find somebody with that thing that they're looking for. Hopefully, it's going to be you. Now, so you're walking around and you're asking the people, hey, are you looking for anything in particular? No? Now, here's where the main thing comes in. Well, if you think of something, let me know. I'm going to continue to walk around, but I'll come back to you later. Now the person doesn't feel rejected. The person doesn't feel like you're an asshole. But the whole point of that first half an hour is to find those people who are like, yeah, I'm looking for a card D. I'm paying $60 for it. Do you have it? Yes, here you go. Those are the best type of initial buyers. The people who know what they're looking for. They know that they want to buy. However, you get some guys like this. Hi, you want a card D? Well, what are you valued at? Well, what are you valued at? Do you want to look through my stuff? Because I'm pretty sure I valued only at about $5. What the heck? Why are you not selling it for $5? It's a $5 card, isn't it? Those are the kind of people that you probably want to walk away from. If they don't come close to your value, don't even talk to them. Don't try and butcher them into a deal where you're probably losing a lot more than you're actually gaining. You're losing your time, you're losing your effort, you're losing that one card that the next person might want. Now, I'm not saying that these guys aren't really great ways of getting rid of things. However, if it's a good card, there's no reason to have to give a deal. Now, when tour guides were out, I mean, they were $150 a pop. People would walk around and ask for deals. I mean, everyone wanted a tour guide, and they were easily selling for $150 a pop. Why do I have to give you a good deal? I'm going to sell it to the next guy in about 5 minutes. Why is it that I have to give you a good deal? Because you are buying a $150 card? Well, that's what it's worth. You don't buy a car and say, I'm pretty sure it's $1,000 because, well, 10 grand is just too much. No, it's worth 10 grand. Therefore, you're going to spend 10 grand. Now, moving onwards, we're going to move past the 30 minutes. So you've taken your time, you've gone around, you know, you've scoped out a lot of the people who are looking for something right then and there. I would suggest continuously doing that for as long as you possibly can, all up until the first round starts. However, now you're able to actually sit down and talk with people. Now, sometimes when you're in my shoes, you have a lot of cards. Now, you do not want to have somebody looking through your thousands of cards just because you see one card that they're looking for. Once again, you're going to use another 30 minutes to go through the people who have something that you need, but know sort of what they're looking for. Let's face it, if the person says they are not looking for something, they should be the last person you're going to. If they're thinking about it, you might want to stick around, see what they're looking for, see if they actually do want something. If they're just pointing stuff out to their friends, they're not looking to buy. They're not looking to trade. They're looking to show off your collection to somebody else, which makes no sense when it comes to a trader. So you're going to spend the next 30 minutes showing people your binder only if you see something in there that you want. Once you've found out the pricing for that particular item, like the pricing, you can then show them your binder. However, here's where the big thing comes in. When it comes to people trading, it's always good to find out what they value their cards at, what you value their cards at, what you value your cards at, and what they value your cards at. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a trip. Now, these cards are marked for a reason. I'm going to show you them, and hopefully you can understand exactly what I mean by that statement. Now, this is a malfunction. It's currently $3. You valued it $3. If your opponent, or your trader opponent, is valuing it at $1, well, that's about a third of the price. Now, here's where you have to figure out whether you can trade. Now, this card, your value, is $10. He values it at $3. In your mind, that's an even amount of distribution as far as pricing. This is $1 in his eyes. This is $3 in his eyes. This is $3 in your eyes. This is $10 in your eyes. In his eyes, 3 of these equal to 1 of these. In your eyes, 3 of these equal to 1 of these. Once again, these are just for show. Don't get me wrong, none of these are really worth all that much, are they? Now, in the same circumstance, I'm going to use a little bit of an easier analogy. This is a life equalizer. It is currently valued at $5, your value. This is a Mask of Restrict. It is valued at $10, your value. So in your eyes, 2 of these cards equal 1 of these. So if your opponent has 2 of these cards, you should be able to give away 1 of these. However, if your opponent values this at $10 and this at $10, well, that doesn't really work now, does it? In the same situation, he values this at $10, this at $5. Now you're giving $20 your value for 10 of his? That doesn't make sense. Now, using your own ideas and own intuition with regards to card prices, you are able to profit off of new ban lists, new cards coming out, new sets coming out, new structure decks, just like Konami profits off of making ban lists and that kind of thing. Releasing products and advertising products in a certain way so you want to buy them. It's the same thing with trading. You advertise and show off things so the other person wants to either buy or trade from you. Now, you should be able to determine whether it's a waste of time after about 3 card pricing. If their pricing is way off, you might as well stop, close your binder, thank him for his time, and walk away. You never want to close the door completely and call a person a retard, because he could come out to you later and actually buy a card at your value. No reason to burn bridges around here, and there's no reason to make binder blunders. Thanks, guys.